It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles, next on Madden Football.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. We've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. A lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboard, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks. Even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game in the defense. Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be second down. To throw, here's Wilson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got this down to the 40. Got 5, and now it's going to be third down and 3.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Staying out there, it's 4th and 1. They'll run for this. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a first down.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
From from the 31. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Wilson now. Quick hitter complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Russ setting to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. George Pickens the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Chris Boswell for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is just one of those quarterbacks, Kate, you can feel it when he runs on the field. The guy is powerful. It's a big reason why he set a new NFL record by quarterbacks with 15 rushing touchdowns. Everybody tries to do the tush push, the QB sneak, but nobody can do it like Jalen. Why? When you squat 600 pounds, you run like a running back. And then he showed last year, he can throw like some of the elite quarterbacks too.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
They go to Barkley again. Across midfield to the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running back sent in motion left. From the 25 on 2nd down. This one falls incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing here, Hurts. Able to find Gainwell. And he's brought down for a loss.
It'd be kind of fun, Kate, to be able to measure these coordinators' blood pressure or temperature, because the third down screen for negative yards, I promise you that coordinator's heated on the sidelines.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. On first down, they'll run. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd and 15. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And he finds him enough room to get it up to the 42-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to the well again. And he drives it up past the 45. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. They give it to him again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Another carry for him. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Man, he's been having a great first half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Hurts. Campbell hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They're going play action. He's got it at the 5. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Pittsburgh in its offense, all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 28. That's complete to Wilson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on first down. Along this sideline past midfield. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hurts to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Hurts looking to throw. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And the Steelers take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Russ is going to cook here. They dump it off to the back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 21. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Eagles 10.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Throw on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing it again here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Hurts. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That one is caught left side of the field.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, in the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers, and also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display right there.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking the lead into the visiting locker room. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. First, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We got a fine first half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Hewitt.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Eagles back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play, because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He finds the open man there, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They give to Barkley, left side.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Back to throw, Hurts. Taking a shot for the end zone. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Back-to-back carries here. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. And the catch is made. Oh, wait a second. Okay, they're saying he was out of bounds. Didn't get both feet in. Incomplete pass. Nick Sirianni going to have the officials look at this one again. He's throwing that challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play.
Good challenge there by Nick Sirianni. The call's overturned. They'll try and punch it in. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing here, Hurts. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. He's going to throw this one. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on. Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his third field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Steelers offense headed out. First and 10 now from the 30. They give to Harris from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So they're left facing third and long.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Here he is on third and long. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Running left, this is Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. They run it with Saquon, and he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. Running is Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Hurts. Intercepted, but oh wait, officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Throwing now from the gun. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This 32 yards out on the right hash.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick him into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going right side, Harris with it. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9. Wilson now. Flush out now to his left. They'll make him bid for it on the ground. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. Here's Saquon. And he's stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go to Barkley again. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Fields this one at the 19. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Wilson looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Halfway to the mark. marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now here's Ross. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Ross looking to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football. It is a part of the game, even for the very best. Nothing more to do about it now than shake it off and move forward, because the next throw might be coming right back your way.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 28. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Looking to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That was a whole lot of hoofing it all the way across the field before the two tight end and QB could find a window in that zone to get him the ball. He had to earn that catch every single yard that came with it.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles needing a couple. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have taken the lead late. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Chip Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now outruns their offense to take over. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now to throw. He's got it, room to run. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 3 now. Here he is to throw. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out, that's playing recovered from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they still have work to do. A couple of pesky timeouts remaining on the opposite sideline, so a chance that the ball could still go back over. They'll run here on 1st down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. He's back to throw. Barkley's got it. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They're running again. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make it difficult for...
And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead off the turnover. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that should be the one that does does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The offense getting set to go. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. That one missed the mark. So it's 2nd down coming up. To throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Broncos enjoyed seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side looking at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.